Hey everybody! So today I wanted to show you how you can make a really cute, simple Gerber daisy in Procreate using assisted drawing, clip masking, and reference. So let's get started. So I went ahead and pulled up my canvas. I chose to use the one that I have stored for my Instagram size. I'm going to start off with my Narrander pencil using black. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to start creating a bunch of little circles. So just like this, start clustering them together. And you may hear my dog in the background. She's being a little bit extra today. So, all right, so I got a cluster here, and then I'm going to go ahead and add my next layer, but I'm going to pull it underneath. At this point, I'm going to turn on my drawing guide, edit my drawing guide, go to symmetry, and turn on the rotational symmetry and into radial. At this point, we can click off of here, and then I want to switch over to my studio pen, but I'm going to go back to this layer and move my little cluster, whoop, didn't mean to resize it, over to the center. So I want this to be centered so that I can work my petals around. So going back to my assisted drawing layer, making sure I'm on my studio pen, check the size. I kind of want it about a 13. Actually, I'm going to move it up to about a 20. And I'm going to start just kind of in the middle of one of these triangles here. And I'm going to kind of go up at a little bit of a curve, dip down, come up, and back around. So that's kind of dark. I tend to do it a little bit thinner. So I'm going to go ahead and actually, you know what? I'm going to leave it. We're going to work with it. Doesn't have to be perfect. It's just to get us started. I tend to like the thinner pencils. So now we have our petals, but let's add some layers. So I'm just going to come up here as if one's behind there, peeking through, maybe add another one here. And I kind of like the idea of leaving that space open. Now at this point, I'm going to go ahead and turn off my drawing guide. I'm done with that layer. And I'm going to go back to my original layer, and this is the point where I want to kind of darken these circles up to bring them back forward. So I'm actually going to use my back to my Narrander pencil. I was going to use my round brush, but I'd rather go back to this, and I'm just going to kind of darken these up if it will work. Let's see. With my lines being so thick, we want the outer ring to kind of be darker anyway. It gives that illusion that the petals are tucked in neatly into the flower. And just some rings, perfect. So now from this point, what I want to do is I want to add another layer, but I'm going to drag it underneath, and I'm going to tap on layer 2 where my petals are and click reference. So at this point, I'm going to move over to my round brush, and I'm going to choose the color that I want. I think I'm going to go with this color here, and I'm going to drop it in. And then I'm going to just go through and drop it in these back petals. Perfect. Now here, I want to, oh, hold on. I did it on the wrong layer. I'm on this layer. Dropping it in. Gotta make sure that I'm on the right layer. Whoop. I had a streaker there. All right. Going into each other little petal, filling those in. There we go. Let's see. Can you see that? I can see that. That's gonna drive me nuts. Okay. There we go. Fill in each one. Perfect. Now we're gonna go to add this layer here. And this time we're going to use the mask on this one. So we want to add a layer and do clipping mask. So it's, see the little arrow pointing down to this particular one. And now I'm going to choose another color. So at this point, I'm going to choose maybe this pinker color. I'm actually going to switch over to a soft airbrush. Kind of widen that up a little bit and start filling in that little bit of pink. And then I kind of want to switch over to this yellow and start lightly filling in some of this with this yellow. So it stops me from having to erase everything on the outside by using these masks and things like that. So I'm going to go back to this color a little bit and kind of soften this up. Might actually kind of come over to the orange just a tad. Oh, I like that. Okay, and then for the center part, I'm gonna take this, I'll take this brown first. Let it kind of spill out just a little. Reduce my size some. And then I'm gonna go a little bit darker. Right here, add some depth to it. And there you have it. There's your cute little Gerber daisy made using the assisted drawing, reference, and clipping mask in Procreate. So you don't have to do a ton of erasing, so much easier, faster, and it looks really cute. Thank you so much for being here. Have a great day.